Welcome back, third graders. We are going to start math lesson 10-5. Today's going to be exciting. I'm really excited to show you how to do this. I think you're going to do great at it. So we've been talking about multiplying. You've been multiplying 2 digits times 1 digit, up and down. Today I want to show you how to do that with regrouping. I'm going to show you every step and you're going to do great at it. So just watch as we go. All right, let's say that I want to buy packages of postcards. Here I have 6 packs of 12 postcards. Do you see that? So we have 6 groups of 12. 6 groups of 12, of course, means 6 times 12, doesn't it? So I can write it like this. Now, if I were to, of course, we know this one already. We've got it memorized, right? If I were to do it, let's see how we work this out. So 12, of course, if we do expanded form, it's 10 plus 2, correct? 12 equals 10 plus 2. So we want to multiply each part of this by 6 and add them together. Follow along with what I'm doing here, okay? So 10 times 6, what is that? Of course, it's 60. What's 2 times 6? 12. You have successfully broken the pieces apart. Now we can put them back together differently. 60 plus 12, I can do that in my head. That is 72, right? But let me show you how to do this with a shortcut. So the shortcut way, since we've learned how to do it the long way, is like this. We're going to start with our ones. 6 times 2 ones is 12 ones. Think about that though. In the number 12, this is in the ones place, right? So we're going to put that here. This is in the tens. So we're going to bring it over to the tens place, right? So we've regrouped it up here. We've carried it up here. Now we're going to multiply the 6 times our tens. 6 times 1 is 6. And we're going to add this other 10 that was on the other side. What's 6 times 1? 6 plus 1, 7. See how that works? Let's do a couple more here to help us get this down. This concept, or this thing to do, it's actually going to go really fast once you learn how to do it. Let's try this. 16 cents times 4, because we can do our cents just like the other. Let's go through our steps. Start with our ones place. 4 ones times 6 is 24. The number 4 is in my ones place, so I'm going to put it there. The 2, that's 2 tens, I'm going to bring them up here. Follow me so far? 4 times 6 is 24. I'm going to put it like that. Now, 4 times 1. We're going to multiply this, not this. We're going to multiply 4 times 1. That is 4. And now we're going to add 2. 4 plus 2 is 6. Let's do another example. We're going to try 27 cents times 2. I'm going to bring down my cents. 2 times 7 is what? 14. What number do I put right here? I put the 4 because that's in the ones place. The 1 here means 110. I'm going to bring it up here. Okay? The next step is I'm going to multiply these two. Don't worry about that yet. Not yet. 2 times 2 is 4. I'm going to add this number, and that makes 5. 54 cents. You have just multiplied with regrouping. It's a different way a little bit than the kind that you've done before. I want you to take out your workbook page in your that you have. So we're going to turn to 129. I want you to put your name and date at the top of 129, your workbook page. It says multiply with regrouping. Please go to there. Is your name up there? Make sure it is, because I can't tell whose paper it is if there's no name. All right, let's look at the example. 6 times 13. First estimate 6 times 10 is 60. That's good to know, because if our answer is way off, then it's not going to work, right? So 6 times 10 is 60. But now let's do 6 times 13. They've written it out for you. 13 on top times 6. First step, we multiply the ones place. 6 times 3, 18. So the 8 goes in the ones place, and we bring up the 1. We regroup it up at the top. Then the next step is we multiply the tens. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 1 is 7. Let's do a couple of these together. Don't worry about the rounding part right now. I just want you to do the multiplication. Number 1, 45 times 2. Let's start with this. In your book, I want you to try this on your paper. Try this. Start in your ones place. We have 2 times 5. 2 times 5 ones is 10 ones, right? So what number's in the ones place? What digit? The 0. Where do we put the 1? Up at the top. Step 1 down. Step 2, we're going to multiply this times our tens. 2 times 4 tens is 8 tens. Then we're going to add 1 more, and that becomes 9 tens. See how that goes? Good. Let's try one more. 49 times 2. I want you to try it on your own. Give it a try. Start in your ones place. Y'all know that, right? 2 times 9, what is that? 18. Which digit goes in the ones place? The 8. What do I do with the 110? Goes up in the tens. Next step, tell me the next step. Multiply 2 times 4. 2 times 4 tens is 8 tens, plus 1 is 9 tens. It is, isn't it? Look at numbers 1 through 20. I see some that are dollars. I see some that are cent signs on there. So you need to make sure you put the sign with it. But I want you to look at the middle section, 21 through 26. Find the product. They don't have them written the same way, so I want you to align them. Your job is to switch them around. So for instance, on 21, where it says 2 times 16, I want you to align them in your own writing and then solve them. I want you to do that. Otherwise, I may think you're doing it on a calculator, which would be wrong. I want to see your work. 27 is a word problem. I want a multiplication sentence. Write a multiplication sentence and then give the answer that goes with it. All right, guys. This is something that you're going to be able to do. I know you can. If you have questions, I'm sure Mom and Dad will help you, or they can contact me. Finish page 129, and I'll see you next time.